Hey guys, it's Erica, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I pretty much find out what plant I have if I have no clue what it might be. So this has happened in the past when I see a plant maybe at like a Home Depot or a Lowe's and it says it's a Chinese evergreen. I have no idea what kind of Chinese evergreen, so if I ever want to like look it up or something like that, I wouldn't be able to find it. Also, if I'm just out and about and I may find a plant that has been trashed or something and I want to save it, that's a good way to find out the plant's name so that I can better take care of it, because I think knowing a plant's name and what kind of plant it is really helps you in being able to take care of it to, your full potential of like helping that plant grow. So this is how I do that. Yeah, let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're on our laptops, okay? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and open Safari. I'm not gonna use Chrome right now because we're not gonna get into that, but so I gave the example of knowing that a plant is an Aglaonema, a Chinese evergreen, but I don't know what kind of it is. So if you know the genus of your plant or you have an idea of what genus your plant could be, I think that's a really good jumping off point to being able to find what kind of plant you have. So if you know the genus, I think a really good resource is going to Costa Farms. So we're just gonna go to costafarms.com, and so here we are. I'm pretty sure this is their website and I'm just gonna type in Aglaonema. And you can see here that they give you could either choose a Chinese evergreen or a red Aglaonema. Let's say that I was looking at a silver bay. So I'm gonna go to Chinese evergreen. I noticed that the plant wasn't pink or anything like that, so we're gonna go ahead and choose this option. And when you scroll down over here, it gives you all the different kinds of varieties of the plants, which I think is such a helpful tool, such a helpful resource. So I would have found here, I would have looked and I would have been like, oh look, that is the Silver Bay Aglaonema that I was looking for. We're not going to reply to that. So yeah, this is a really good resource. Just anything on Costa Farms, if you already know the genus, I think is really helpful. Sometimes looking up descriptions of plants. For example, if I was looking to find what a string of hearts plant is, I didn't know it was called a string of hearts plant, I could maybe search up succulent like plants with heart-shaped leaves. And then you can see that there's kind of like, yeah, there's a Hoya plant here, but then I'm looking at the pictures. Like if you need to, go to the images section and then there's going to be a whole bunch of options. So when you see the one that you are looking for, it will probably tell you in, the label of whatever thing that you're looking at. So I think that's also very helpful. If you have no clue, like you can't find it on Costa Farms. So let's say I'm looking for a Friedic alocasia. I'm not sure if they have that on Costa Farms. So we're gonna look for that. We're gonna type in alocasia on here. And you can see here they only have a black magic and a poly. So that is not helping me find out what my Friedic plant is. I just know it's an alocasia. It might even be a colocasia, but I have no idea. So what I would recommend is going on to Reddit. Reddit.com. And I think this is such a helpful site. I'm going to go ahead and log in off screen a little bit. So I'm here logged into my little Reddit, and there are different kind of threads that you can go to that are really helpful for finding out what plant you have. So for example, you can see here there is a post that is asking, can someone ID which Scindapsus pictus this is? And that's essentially how you're going to be using this website. So this thread is called Plant ID, and I'm following this because if I have a question, I would post like a picture of a plant that I want to know what it is. And also, you know, if you're gonna take, you should give back. So if I saw this right away, I would comment, you know, this is an exotica. So, yep, like, what is this Dieffenbachia? If they went onto Costa Farms, they would have found out what Dieffenbachia was without having to go through all the trouble of, you know, uploading a photo. So I would recommend this as a kind of last resort. It might not even get answered, so people will try their best. So yeah, there's this thread. This is called Plant Identification. You can join it. And there's more. Let me see what else there is. What is this plant? So you can join this one too. What's this plant? There's even more. Hold on. Oh, and then there's just like fun threads like houseplants where you can post about your plants with, you know, everyone. Like, there's memes on here. I love that movie, by the way. Okay, so, you know, it's just a really good community to come to if you have a question on your plants. So I would also recommend that if you're going to go onto one of these. So if we come onto this thread of Plant ID, I would also recommend that you take the time to scroll through and see if anyone has posted the plant that you wanted to know what it is, because there are a lot of plants that people commonly post. Like, I have seen, what are they called? Peperomia obtusifolias being posted a lot. And it's also just really nice for you to, you know, if you see a plant that you know and it hasn't been like replied to or commented what the plant is, it's really nice to just go ahead and give a nice reply. And yeah, so I really enjoy coming onto Reddit, and I'm pretty sure that there are Facebook groups as well. So we're gonna head on over to facebook.com. Let me log into Facebook. So I just came in and typed on Facebook Plant ID, and I already see, you know, Succulent Plant ID, Group Identification and Discussion, Plant Identification, all these different groups. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to use Facebook. Facebook was in its heyday when I was like 13 and I haven't been on it in a long time, and it's changed a whole bunch. So I don't know, if you're more comfortable with Facebook, they seem to have a lot of groups, and I would recommend to probably get on to the one that has the most members, because there's probably a higher chance that your question is going to be answered. We're just going to check out this group, see what's going on, and make sure that you are reading their guidelines and just being respectful of the communities, just going over everything. The first thing that I would recommend is to go onto Costa Farms if you already know the genus of your plants. Maybe try and type in a description into Google, see if anything like that pops up. And then if you just have like no idea, go onto Reddit or a Facebook group and post your plant after searching to see if your plant was posted recently. And I think that's a really good way to find out what plant you have. I'm gonna have links to, I guess, this Plant Identification and Discussion group and to the threads on Reddit. So hopefully those are helpful for you. Again, like I said, if you have the time and if you know what plant is being posted, I would really recommend that you kind of comment and help out. I'm probably going to be on Reddit more often. I used to just have a lot of fun replying to, you know, what people's plants are for some reason. I just thought it was a lot of fun. So I'm probably going to get onto there some more, and I'm thinking of starting maybe a Facebook group to help with plant identification also, or I don't know, just starting a Facebook group in general. I just gotta get used to it again. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you found it very helpful and you kind of have an idea or a sense on how to find out what plant you may have. Yeah, links are going to be down below, and we'll see what goes on with that Facebook page. So thank you so much for watching. You should give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for some more similar plant content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!